Because I've been a huge fan of Pikmin 3 since it released for the Wii U 7 years ago, I knew that when they announced a port for the Switch that it could be one of the biggest hits for Nintendo this year. Let me start off with telling you that this game is no disappointment. Pikmin 3 Deluxe marks the return of one of Nintendo's most interesting and exciting creations. For those who are completely new to the game, Pikmin 3 is set on the mysterious and previously unnamed planet now called PNF 404. Captain Charlie falls to the distant tundra and meets the yellow Pikmin, but is eaten by a monster. Alf wakes up in the tropical wilds and meets the red Pikmin, who help him recover the ship. Strategic thinking blended with life or death situations makes the game a real adventurous and exciting experience. Finishing the game is always a great accomplishment, and definitely made me eager for more. Something you'll notice right off the bat is that the PNF 404 is completely uncivilized with lots of wildlife, natural resources, and plenty of food to go around. The creature design is incredible. It showcases lots of unrecognizable creatures, and some that are actually somewhat familiar. Pikmin 3 Deluxe has a nostalgic and emotional component to it too. Picking fruit, digging for bugs, going through caves are all real-life vibes, which is why the game has an emotional component to it. Every time I left a Pikmin at the end of the day, I felt like I had failed, and that I should have focused more time into making sure that Pikmin was still a part of the group by nighttime. The style and principles of Pikmin remain unchanged since its two predecessors. Using its strategic thinking makes it interesting and difficult all at once. Since you're usually using more than one player at a time, there's a lot to think about while trying to make as much progress in the day as possible. For all the Pikmin 3 Deluxe newcomers, don't forget that this is the first game where there is 3 extraterrestrials, not just one. You'd think it would actually make a huge difference, but it actually doesn't. I ended up usually staying in one big group, and only used 2 or 3 groups when I was forced to. Diving into the controls, the precise aiming was quite hard to use sometimes on the Wii U. Mostly the problems occurred on the gamepad, but I did encounter some problems with the Wii U Pro Controller. Now that the Switch doesn't rely on a gamepad anymore, they actually really improved some of the map moving and precise aiming mechanics. Of course, it's still not amazing, and unfortunately can be frustrating at times, but when you finally are able to work around it and find a good strat, it really is a great accomplishment. Modes are difficult without the Wii U gamepad, especially the bingo card one, but at least now the Wii U gamepad doesn't give you that extra advantage. Now it wouldn't be Pikmin 3 Deluxe without a little bit of DLC content, so let's talk about that. The DLC includes new side story missions with Olimar and Louie. I thought this was actually a nice touch for people that wanted a little bit of extra content, but overall it's something I wouldn't play around with a lot. It also includes all the Wii U DLCs on the Switch with no extra price, similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's also the ability to play story mode with your friend, which is great to see that added right off the bat. They've also brought back mission mode and bingo battle. These are some fun competitive modes that are worth exploring after you completed the story mode. Pikmin 3 is fantastic. There's nothing like its exploration, strategy, and discovery. It's such a great adventure, there's no game like it. While I wasn't originally happy that Nintendo was porting another great Wii U game, I'm happy that Switch users will finally get to enjoy such an extraordinary and iconic game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, as I'll be doing more reviews of Nintendo games in the future. This is Marcus Network, signing off.